Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and Clan versus Clan is live. We have also got a Nyresan Union Dragon tournament going on in game that is special separately from the Fusion. So we'll talk about if you should be doing that Dragon tournament or not, and we'll talk about the resources that are involved or up for grabs in doing so. Just get you all caught up for the Fusion and CVC and everything going on currently in Raid Shadow Legends. So let's get into it. Alrighty, now right out the gate, first of all, we've got another promo code live in game that you are not going to want to miss out on. So go over to the far left menu, the 3-bar menu, click on promo codes. We're going to put in a DRX Raid right there, as you see on screen, DRX Raid, and boom. And actually, worth noting, I believe this promo code was supposed to be 2 energy refills, 2 batches of the multi-battles, and a 200k. I did not get the energy refills on mine somehow. So let me know if that was different for you, but I swear when I saw other people plugging it in, it was the 2 energy refills, the 2 multi-battles, and the 200k silver. But anyway, I digress. You still want to make sure you're putting in DRX Raid as a promo code for today. Then as we dive into CVC being live right now is actually, kind of good that it's got the 2x Dragon objectives, because we do have a special Nyresan Dragon tournament that I'll talk about here in a little bit. But also coinciding with the CVC, I talked about it yesterday, so I don't need to rehash, but we're going to be having 2 different 10x champions if you decide to pull shards during the CVC. Today is going to be for Ragash, and then tomorrow is going to be the Voids for Yumiko. Just keep in mind that this weekend is probably going to be 2x Void Shards, and we'll probably find out about that within the next day or two to let you know officially from Plarium, but 99% chance this weekend will be 2x Void Shards. Then your quick rundown of the Fusion. Right now we are on Tuesday, December 20th. So make sure that you are doing the Fire Night. You've got that taken care of. And also the Champion Training. You've got the 2 different rares there in Champion Training. And make sure you're done with all of that before you start doing something like the Nyresan Union Dragon Tournament. And now that the Nyresan Union Dragon Tournament is live, we can actually see it in game and see over on the right side if the rewards are worth getting after it. Now, you're going to be getting 50 of the currency here for the Eternals, and then you are getting a Mortal Soul Stone right here. So let's head on over to the Mystic Market. And we can see that you're basically getting one of these, a Mortal Soul Stone, so 1,000 of those coins, and then you're getting 50 of the Eternal coins. Now, the Eternal coins are actually really valuable because Eternal Soul Stones are very valuable. It's very nice to get that boost to your champions, but there's so much RNG in them. I would say if it was 100 coins, if it was 1/10 of an Eternal Soul Stone, it would make it worth it. It would have about, if it was 100 of the Eternal Soul Stone coins, it would be approaching something close to a Void Shard. It would be kind of fun to dive in there. At 50, I would say you don't have to feel really bad about skipping it. It's 1/20th of an Eternal Soul Stone, so the 50 is a little bit low on the reward there for the coins. And if you're wondering how I get that number, if we go down and we plug in an Eternal Soul Stone in the calculator, you can see that Plarium's value on these typically in-game is about $35. That's why I say 1/10 would be about what Plarium usually sells a Void Shard for. So remember, this isn't our opinion on the offer calculator. This is what Plarium values things in game. That way you can see how offers and different values compare to each other. So when I'm talking about the value of the Eternal Soul Stone, that's kind of what I'm basing it on with the calculator here that Smiley helped us put together. So in my opinion, it's not a great tournament to get after. I don't see like a legendary book or a Void Shard or anything like that. So pretty underwhelming Dragon tournament if I'm being honest. But if you want to see the team that I'm going to run just to double dip for some bonus CVC points and to scoop up whatever I can, I'll show you my team real quick. So just to double dip what I can for the Nyresan Union, I've got an all Magic team here in Trunda, providing a huge aura to Magic champions, then Lady Kimmy, Ninja, Elva, and Herndig, taking down stage 24, which is Spirit, where they will all be strong. Now, Herndig is going to be very, very good for an event like this because of the defense break that he is going to bring. And another candidate from the Nyresan Union would be Genzin, who also has a very reliable AoE defense break. And the Nyresan Union, it is a little bit unfortunate that it's one of the least filled up ones. It's got all of the newest factions, and it's only got 3 factions instead of 4. But there are obviously very good champions. You've got Trunda, Underpriest, Herndig, Nari, Maui, Acrisia, Geomancer, Melga. Lots of really good champions in these different Lady Kimmy, Ninja, Kyoku, Genzen, Yoshi. Some decent epics here, Genbo, things like that, Taraji, in the Sylvan. Basically, if you have any of the Sylvan, they're mostly decent so far. They've done a pretty good job of releasing good ones, like I'm using Elva in my team that I'm going to be doing. So some decent champions, but just take note that it is going to be a little bit tougher than normal because of only having 3 factions, and they're new, so they don't have as many champions. And also, that Dragon tournament is pretty underwhelming, if I'm being honest. Also in the shop, we've got a special privilege pack here, so let's plug it in and talk about if it's worth anything or not. So we've got the 40 XP brews, 1.25 million, okay, and then we're gonna do 100 in multi-battles. This is similar to one that we've plugged in before recently, the energy refills of 4, and then we're gonna do a 5-star chicken like that. 4 4-star chicken, boom, 3 void shards, bang, and 6 ancient shards, boom. Grades out as a 1.31, so it's decent, not amazing, but when you couple in the fact that it takes 5 days to get all of the resource here over the course of 5 days, it's really not a good pack. Maybe for high spenders, it is technically above average value, but if you're looking for some of the better offers in game that bring really, really good value compared to what you typically see, this would not be a recommend from me. And unfortunately, I don't really see a whole lot in the shop that is going to be super eye-catching in my opinion. And also something that you want to take note of really quick is that we are coming up to the end of December, and since the Doom Tower does coincide pretty close to the real life month rotations, that means the Dark Fae iteration of the Doom Tower is going to be coming to a close. You can see it's only got about 6 days left, so you're going to want to make sure you are getting as many secret rooms done as you can and progressing up whatever side of the Doom Tower that you do as much as possible, because that is going to be ending pretty soon and resetting to a new Doom Tower as we approach New Year's. So alrighty, good luck in CVC, and today you're going to want to make sure you focus on the Fire Night tournament right here. I've actually got a funny video coming out about this later today, probably later on this afternoon, telling the story behind how I accidentally got this many points in the Fire Night tournament. It'll be a fun video. And then also under the events tab, you can see that you've got a couple days yet on the champion training. So make sure you're scooping up the 2 different rares by getting to 8250 on the champion training is kind of the stuff to focus on. And if you're watching this right when I release it, I am going to head on over and hang out live on the channel. Just, you know, stream the CVC grind and hang out with all of you if you want to stop by and say hi. I'll be streaming here on YouTube for the CVC grind. So yeah, as always, remember to subscribe on your way out if you enjoy daily Raid Shadow Legends content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon in the next video. Peace.